So guys, hello. This is Rahayu and welcome to the IU Talk podcast. So I was new here. Actually, I tried to make the very first this podcast, so many times, but I don't know why. Is it difficult for me to upload the audio and the video? And so many times I tried, then I failed. But here we go. Sit tight and hear my podcast. So around 2014, when I was in the middle of school, I started liking to read manga. And yeah, the first manga I read was not Naruto, even though Naruto was the first anime that I watched, and I liked, of course. But my first manga that I read was untitled Fruit Basket. In my mind, when I want to read Fruit Basket, this manga is about students who love to play basketball. But I was wrong. Guys, I will not tell you about this manga, what is manga about. If you want to watch the anime or you want to read the manga, you can read it by yourself, you can watch it by yourself, or you can search it from Google. Because today I will not talk about the anime or the manga. Today I will talk more about their fans that usually people call them as weebs. So people who do not watch anime could say that anime lovers are weeb and they call themselves as normies. Okay guys, if you are still feel strange with word weebs, I will tell you in Indonesia, weebs are known as wibu. Okay guys, the very first problem is anime lovers are different from weebs. Weebs are known as non-Japanese people that being obsessed with Japanese culture, while anime lovers are people that only watch anime for their own good, without being obsessed. And did all of you know that weebs and anime lovers are totally different? People that usually you found doing cosplay usually are weebs or known as otaku, while anime lovers usually they only watching the anime without had desire to do cosplay, which is to the cosplay you need more effort. You need more effort to do because they need to make up, paying to buy costume, learn the character that they're going to cosplay, and many more steps that they had to do. Okay, that's not simple as you go to some event and you dress up like one character. That's not that easy, guys. To do cosplay, it's so hard. It's so difficult. Okay, the second problem is that people who are not watching anime call themselves normies. Wait, guys. Do you mean that people who watch anime are abnormal? Of course, all of us are ordinary people. Maybe some of you still confused with the word normies. So I will tell you that normies is a slang term for uh, normal, which refer to individuals who are in the mainstream, individuals who prefer watching films instead of watching soap operas. Um, Actually, guys, when we watch anime, we still ordinary people. We are not weebs. We are still normal like you. When you guys watch movie, you watching Harry Potter seven movie of Harry Potter. You watching Narnia and many more. We are the same guys, okay? And then Um, the third problem is some of you might have heard that weeps want to live in isekai and become anime because this world is too cruel for them. Alright, guys, maybe I'm one of them. Sometimes I want to become an anime when I feel so tired posting all this nonsense. But come on, guys, does it bother you? I mean, like, are you getting harmed? Of course not. We are not harming anyone when we say we want to become anime, right? Just ignore them. Ignore us when we say we want to be anime, we want to be something like that. Just ignore us. Don't mind don't mind them, like let them be, okay? If you don't like them, leave. No need to talk too much. Ah, I know, guys. The other reasons why people hating WEEBS are because they, or normies, might think that WEEBS are antisocial. They are not realistic and they had too much imagination in their mind. Also, normies always say that WEEBS are freaks because they always do something that does not make sense. Like, WEEBS act like they had superpower and act like they're going to attack many people, especially normies with their power. Okay. I think that is just jokes. Makes fun about it, no problem. You can make fun about us, about our imagination. You can you can do anything you want, guys, but don't you ever uh what we call it ever don't you ever bully someone when they are obsessed with something. Like, one of us have the different hobby, right? Just just make sure that you know that people had different hobby from you. That's normal, okay? Had a different from anything, that's normal as a person. Okay, guys, watching anime is just like you watching another animation, such as Tom and Jerry, SpongeBob SquarePants, Penny Bean, Pink Panthers, Charlie Chaplin, Disney, and then Marvel, and then many others. What makes it different? I think that's because anime comes from Japan. I have seen some people claim that the animation is bad. I can only wonder where that assumption comes from, as it has no basis. The animation different. I can say that yes, it's different. Anime is nothing like what you will see in the West. Do you really want to compare it to Disney? Come on, dude. You can't. Some anime that you all might know that nowadays are trending in social media such as TikTok, Instagram. Uh, there's Ghibli Studio. You know, Ghibli Studio. Ghibli Studio. They had a better, what we can say, a better resolution of video, and some of you might had watched it, but some of you still bully the anime lovers, the weebs. You still make fun about them, but you watch Studio Ghibli. That's fun. So for me, that's you make a joke. You make a joke with us. I can understand about you guys. Really, you all really need to stop equate between anime lovers and weeb. As I said in the beginning, that weebs has nothing to do with anime. Weebs is a word or term usually used as a nickname for someone who really likes Japanese culture. However, his level of liking exceeds normal limits. They even seem obsessed with Japanese culture. Generally, weebs are not Japanese citizens. I'm still confused. What's the difference between weebs with other people that being obsessed with some culture, and why only weebs that had many people to hate? Like, nowadays, so many people obsessed with Korean culture. The people that being obsessed with Korea openly imitate Korean people. They do the makeup look, they eat Korean food, they use Korean fashion, and many other. But why only people that obsessed with Japanese culture that getting bullied? I still wonder, guys. Apart from all that, I really respect everyone's hobbies. I will never judge people that being obsessed with some culture that might be their dream. And that's fine as long as that's not bothering other people. Just stop judging people, mind your own business, and that's enough for me. I hope you guys will stop bullying whips and create a peace world. Thank you and see you in the next podcast episode. Goodbye.